everyone, it's Evangeline here at eTrailer, and today we'll be taking a look at this Yakima Roof Rack with these 60-inch long crossbars, and I'll show you how it looks as well as how it installs on a 2021 Nissan Rogue Sport. So if you want to carry around some fun accessories like extra long kayaks or a roof box, or maybe carry around a ladder, what you first need is a roof rack system. Now there are a bunch of options for your Nissan Rogue Sport, and you can take a look at the different videos comparing them here at etrailer.com. This is a specific one though from Yakima with these 60-inch long crossbars. This is actually my recommendation if you want more overhang for more space for your larger or bulkier items. There are definitely pros and cons to this design though, so let's start with overhang. Overhang is measured from the end of your tower to right before your end cap. So here, it's about 5.5 inches of space. So if you have something that has clamps, you can put the clamp around the overhang, making it easier to reach. If you're putting kayaks up on there, this is easier to access compared to the middle of your roof. The downside though to too much overhang is if you're taller than me and you're getting into your vehicle, hitting your head against the crossbar could possibly be a problem. So definitely something to remember. Yakima baseline towers though have a very custom fit. So notice the aggressive angle of your Nissan Rogue Sport. Even with that angle though, this gives you the most crossbar spread because you can adjust its pitch. So your crossbar spread is measured center to center, 32 inches. And that is great for things like extra long kayaks or canoes or ladders. Now the other brands are usually at 26, 27 inches, which is pretty normal for all accessories. So it does depend on if you want a longer cargo space. There are two measurements up here for roof clearance. One is going to be the distance from the top of the roof to the bottom of the crossbar. So I have it at about just past 3.25 inches. Plenty of space for things like clamps that go around the bar. But the other measurement is the height of the rack. So from the roof to the top of the crossbar, just past 4.25 inches. So let's say you have skis with extra tall bindings. You would make sure that when the skis are on your bars, there's enough clearance between your roof. If there isn't, you can get an accessory that gives you more height. So this is on the higher or taller end of roof racks where it gives you that clearance, but some people may also think that it's bulky. These are JetStream bars, which are aerodynamic bars. They are there to help the wind go through and be less noisy and less wind drag. They also have T-track channels up top, so you can slide your accessories through the bars if you want to take full advantage of the 60-inch bar length. Even though the bars are longer, you still have a 165-pound roof rack capacity. Now it is made of aluminum, so it's a strong capacity. Even if they're towards the middle, it won't bend. But be mindful to add the weight of your cargo, the weight of your accessory, the weight of your roof rack, and make sure the total does not exceed your vehicle capacity. Everything is included with this kit. You just have to make sure you get the correct kit. And that's why the eTrailer Fit Guide is very important. Put your year, make, model in our website, and that will get you the correct kit of crossbars, tower, and fit kit for your vehicle. While the tools are included with this, what is not included are the keys and the locks. If you want to use a metal lock, you are going to have to purchase same key system lock cores separately. Try to get a whole batch at once to match your roof rack and your accessories. But other than that, let's take a look at that install process. So the install process might look a little confusing at first. Like, why do you have different pad numbers? Why do the hooks have different sizes? What goes where? Well, that's what this video is for. I'll guide you through that process. And we are going to install the front crossbar together. Just repeat it for the rear crossbar. So start by grabbing your crossbar and setting that up. So first, set up your tower. If you're using JetStream Crossbars like we are, you're going to have to put this silver plate in as well as your pitch adjuster. Once that's just popped through, you can then take the end cap off of your crossbar. So lift up that tab and pull on the end cap. That gives you clearance to slide your tower through. So how far do you slide those towers? Well, you're gonna go for your distance apart measurement. And for the front crossbar, that's your M1. So that's going to be 40¼ inches. Follow the writing on your crossbar, line up your tower there. To secure this position, first you need to pull this door out, and then you will be able to see what pitch your tower is at. So move this over to pitch A, which is the one furthest away from you. And with it at that pitch, you tighten it down with a tool. Your Yakima tool actually has a torque setting, so whenever you're tightening down those bolts, keep going until you hear it click, and it will prevent you from over tightening them down. Now put your base pads onto the tower. So these have little tabs and they just clip onto the tower, so push down and secure. Rotating these pads allow you to adjust the toe of your tower. So notice how that moves up and around. We're gonna go to toe number 1. And once you've made that adjustment, use your tool you used earlier to tighten down. Measure out on your roof where your front crossbar should go. So it gives you a measurement of 6 inches from your front windshield out onto your roof. That's gonna be right over there. You also have stickers included with your kit to mark your spot. Now get your crossbar and gently place it onto your roof. Make sure you have those rubber pads underneath so they go for a soft landing. Now secure the towers with your clips. These slide into your tower until they catch, and then we are going to just slightly tighten it down, just enough to barely hold on to the door. So I recommend when tightening down to do it evenly on each side. So like if you loosely tighten down up on that side, you can go halfway here, 75%, back and forth so you're not pulling the whole system to one side. Make sure both towers are torqued down. Put the end caps back onto your crossbars and then put your tower caps onto your towers. So these hinge from below. So once you clip them in, they then push in. And if you're using metal same key system lock cores, now's the time to install. But other than that, this provides a solid fit. Once you have all the towers tightened down, just double check them, make sure they're secure. Double check those end caps, but that's it. You are now ready to load this up and hit the road. Some personal thoughts about this roof rack is that I did recommend the 60-inch long crossbar for its own kit for the Nissan Rogue Sport because sometimes you're in situations where you need the extra overhang. If you are short enough or conscious enough of where the bars are that you're not going to hit your head against someone getting into your vehicle, this could be really helpful for whatever you're carrying around. The downside is it's definitely bulkier, takes up more space, and for some people, they don't like that look. They want something more low profile. If that's the case, check out the 50-inch bar version for you. Also, if you're really concerned about looks, check out the Inno Through Feet Roof Rack, which has shiny end caps. I've made videos of all of them for this Nissan Rogue Sport, so you can find them all here at etrailer.com. That right there was a look at the Yakima JetStream Crossbars that are 60 inches long, the Yakima baseline towers, and the custom fit kit for your 2021 Nissan Rogue Sport.